There are some places where life doesn't stop, it just slows down. Where the air is crisp and cold, but your heart finds absolute peace. One of those places is Alaska. If you live in Canada or the USA and haven't visited yet, believe me, you are missing out on something spectacular. We've all seen those desktop wallpapers, right? The blue mountains, frozen lakes, and we always think, man, this only looks good on a screen. It can't possibly be like this in reality. But then, I came to Alaska. And coming here shattered that illusion. To be honest, when I first arrived, I couldn't believe a place could actually be this beautiful. In this video, I'm going to take you into that world where I spent the best days of my life. For this journey, I chose the Holland America Zaandam cruise. When I first saw the Zandam at the Vancouver port, I wondered, is this a ship or a floating city? Honestly, I was afraid it would be crowded and noisy, but I was wrong. The vibe of the Zandam is different. It's not that loud party noise, it's peaceful. As soon as we boarded and the ship blew its horn, the atmosphere was electric. Everyone was on deck, cheering and soaking it all in. Inside, the ship felt like a museum. There was artwork on every wall, plenty of games, a swimming pool, a library, and so many restaurants. And right at the front was the crow's nest, offering a stunning 270-degree view. I knew right then that the next few days were going to be unforgettable. It was the first day, and the moment I stepped out, the view just blew me away. We were in Tracy Arm Inlet. Our ship was passing so close to the mountains, I felt like I could reach out and touch the snow. You know, we usually just watch nature, but here you actually feel it. And it wasn't just the scenery. While sipping my morning coffee on the deck, I saw humpback whales. Watching them swim right alongside our ship was an experience on a whole other level. From there, we reached Juneau. It's the only US state capital you can't reach by car because it's completely surrounded by water and mountains. First, we took the Mount Roberts tramway. As the cable car rose 1800 feet above the clouds, our massive ship looked like a tiny toy down below. Next, we visited Mendenhall Glacier. Seeing it in photos is one thing, but seeing it in person is a different world. That ice is thousands of years old. With nugget falls right next to it, the sound of the waterfall mixed with the silence of the glacier was an amazing combination. But the highlight of Juneau wasn't just on land. We went on a whale watching excursion. We took a small boat out into the ocean, and there I saw whales closer than I had ever dreamed. When a huge whale slaps its tail on the water, you can physically feel that power. It was the most magical moment of my life. The cruise's next stop was Skagway. They call it the 1898 Gold Rush era town. The streets, the wooden boardwalks, everything is vintage. Here, we took the unique White Pass and Yukon route train. As the train started climbing the mountain and we crossed that old wooden bridge, the views were breathtaking. Mountains touching the sky on one side and a drop of thousands of feet on the other. This is the same path where people used to risk their lives searching for gold. The vintage coaches, the smell of the old heaters, and that beautiful view outside, this is an experience I will never forget. But the one day of this entire trip that I will never forget
Was the day we went to Glacier Bay National Park.
no city, no humans, just nature. The ship's engines slowed down. Everyone was on deck, yet there was pin drop silence. Right in front of us was the Marjorie Glacier, a wall of ice standing 250 feet above the water. We even saw little sea otters floating in the water. Standing there in that cold, I realized for the first time how insignificant our human problems are in front of nature. The last stop was Ketchikan. We explored Creek Street, where houses aren't built on land but on wooden stilts over the water. Then it was time to head back. On the way, I was thinking, we run so much in the city, don't we? Traffic, office, stress, but coming here, I found what we are all searching for. Peace. Alaska isn't just a place, my friend. It's a reset button. If you are thinking, should I go or not, stop thinking. Book the ticket, because money will come back, but these memories, you won't get this time back. If you enjoyed this journey with me, please subscribe. There is still a lot of the world left to see.